Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Whatever Happens
What's
podcast.
happening?
We're here to game. We're gonna talk about the newest episode for us. It need to be episode. What's the episode gonna be again, Rafe?
Quattro.
Quattro. That's number 4. If you degenerates, you don't know about that. But yeah, we're here right now. So before we started off, my name is Mag.
I'm kidding.
Yes, you could.
I couldn't hold it.
Allegedly, all right.
Allegedly, dog. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Call that number at the bottom of the screen, bro.
Yeah, but no, it's episode 4, man. So before we're gonna kick it off,
Nah, we can't. No, we can't do that. Cause like, what if we get a prize picks?
what if? There's the word is if though.
Well, when like, yeah, we can't.
It's okay. It's all right, you didn't know better, but not me. Hey, but yeah, man, it's episode 4, Whatever Happens podcast. Before we want to kick off the title of it, want to see some, we had some recent news recently. I just want to see you guys want to talk about it. My boy Rafe right now. Did you hear about the new California bill?
Are we talking tariffs?
No, not terrorists. No, California. No, we're not talking about America.
Oh, my fault.
You're fine, but
Well, I mean, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
But according to California bill to restrict self-defense rights induced in legislature.
Legislator.
Yeah, legislature. There you go.
Okay.
And the California legislative sessions are currently underway, and anti-gun lawmakers are once again wrongfully focusing on law-abiding citizens instead of focusing on the actual criminals. So currently, when it comes to this new bill,
Well,
let's say somebody, say someone comes and breaks into your house, robbing, or those type of sources.
oh, I did hear that.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
the first thing you're gonna do is you have to run away from the situation, not defend yourself or defend the things or your property. And that bill is being passed pretty soon. How do you feel about that?
Initially, without hearing anything else from what you just told me,
Yeah.
I think it's fucking dumb.
It is definitely dumb.
So that's damn near giving people leeway and giving them advantages to come step into your shit and take your shit without any repercussion.
Exactly, man. I mean, it's like, I get it, like you run away from your situation. But another thing too is like you run away from the situation, but guess what? You can't have a positive identification of the individual who's gonna rob your place, So I feel, to me, it's kind of a little sloppy. I understand about defending your place, with the right, right steps, of course, but running from the situation, it's practical but not practical at the same time, if that makes sense,
Like they said, they looking out for Is that what they said? They're trying to look out for criminals.
In a way, it kind of makes it seem like it.
Nobody is a criminal until they're a criminal.
Say that again.
Like you're not a felon or a criminal, or you're not a criminal until you're a criminal. You're not in trouble until you get in trouble.
Definitely, man. So yeah, I don't know. California's doing this damn thing and stuff like that. But look, this is not a political episode. I'm just trying some new things out when it comes to, just get different feedbacks, out the world. We're not trying to be tone deaf or we like to touch grass too. But before we end that, again, we're back though. Hey, Whatever Happens podcast, episode number 4. So my boy Rafe, man, what's the title of this beautiful episode right here?
The title of this one is Chapter 1, Scene 4, Love, Regret, and the Art of Forgiveness.
That sounds very
That's tough.
That's a deep one, huh? We're going back to back with 2 deep episodes, Okay, so I mean, shoot. All right, so I guess the first question we have in mind right now is like, what has been your biggest challenge? How do you overcome it?
How do I overcome it? What was my biggest challenge and how did I overcome it?
Yeah, it could be any one, not to be one particular one, but this is something that might be even recently. Yeah, deep down the hole, huh? Yeah.
I think I still feel like it's probably like a everyday battle, but shit, getting past depression. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, bro. Like I said, it's an everyday battle. But
definitely. Speaking of which, too, as well, hey, no, today is the first day of daylight savings time, so the seasonal depression is fully done with now. All right, we got the extra hour of the daylight. So please go outside and enjoy this beautiful weather. As of lately, it's been really good. I actually touched some grass on Saturday too, but it was nice.
Did you?
Yeah, absolutely.
You should do that.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, continue on with the question, man. Sorry, apologies for that.
What did I say? Just said depression?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. So no, I fucking forgot already. No, man. Like I think it was tough. We all got things that we go through on a day-to-day basis. Mentally, emotionally, financially,
right.
Spiritually, physically. So I don't know, man. For me, like what I do, that I'm not gonna tell you why I had depression, but I can say the how ways that I've gotten past it is, like engaging in my passions, picking up hobbies, journaling, doing things that sort of relieve my stress, whether that may be,
This podcast, maybe?
yeah, this has definitely been a stress reliever for me.
Definitely.
I don't know, hooping is cool, like reading, going on hikes, like my guy just said we touch grass, so we do that on a consistent basis. Not being on my phone, bro, that's I don't know. That's sort of how that's one of the biggest challenges for me, bro. Just depression, because like it leads to other things. Like it leads to not wanting to go out the house, and I mean, we've all had different bouts of depression. For those who have had it, can't speak for haven't had it, but
right, no.
Yeah, man, that's been me. That's a day-to-day battle. I take days, day by day. I don't try to look too far in advance as far as future goes, but what about you? Challenges?
For me, my challenges, man, I mean, I think it's a big element. It's still gonna be depression, like that's always been my big factor all my life, this kind of overcoming it. But I guess not even besides that, because I doesn't want to kind of like play off the same question you played off, respectfully. But I think, yeah, but more expanding it, but more so that's like my overall happiness, if that makes sense, like people, I feel like people nowadays don't really understand what define like really true happiness is without like using a materialistic thing. It could be my phone or my car, blase, whatever it may be. Again, sorry for saying blase like that, but still, I'm just saying like this overall general happiness, what brings you to pure joy. And I think the main focus for me was just trying to figure out this last year for me was just bring out my overall happiness. I'm saying I was always a angry or disgruntled individual, but I always was very just like the continuation of my happiness was not an consistent basis that I was not liking. So I believe for myself, I was trying to just do things that are more about me, focus on myself, if that makes sense,
I got you.
And then with that, I mean, I say like in order to find your true happiness, you have to bring back your inner child.
For you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So like the inner child, I feel like that's element to me in order for me to be happy. So doing some necessary hobbies, shout out to the podcast. That's been helping me out a lot too as well when it comes to overall my creativity flow and whatnot. But as of lately too, I've been trying to incorporate just doing different things that made me happy as a kid. Like back in the day, me and my mom, so we used to go to like the Sunday matinee movies. Every single Sunday. Mad Cheap. Early bird special. Me and my moms would go down to like the nearest. It's called it's Century Theater in Bayfront Mall in San Leandro.
Hey, shout out to San Leandro.
Shout out to San Leandro. Shout out to Bayfront Mall. If you did Bayfront Mall back in the day, all right. That was the mecca for everybody out there. All right.
Agree.
But me and my mom, she might go down. We might go down to the Burger King right down the block from here real quick. Give us a few little rompers and a little couple fries.
BK, have it your way.
That's tough. Hey, exactly. All right.
That's tough. I ain't
exactly.
Mad at that.
So we got that. Maybe go to a little CVS or Walgreens, grab some like candies and snacky poo.
Oh yeah, we're not.
Oh yeah, no. The Century Theater right by San Leandro, man, they're mad cool, man. You can bring any damn snack, with no hide or anything like that. So like, but me with her will go there for like, we might be at 11 o'clock a.m. We won't be come out the movie there till like 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, because we're not just going in there and paying for one movie.
Exactly. So I kind of like really had to deep dive and figure out what was like the best thing for me to do kid wise. So that was like, all right, I'm gonna start incorporating going to movies every single week or try every week or so, But yeah, man. So yeah, just doing things that make me happy, be in a child, and kind of like just stop people pleasing. I have a hard problem with people pleasing for people, that especially those who don't treat me well. But I'm trying to overcome those things again. Just be more selfish to myself. But overall, for me, again, it's my happiness, my inner child, and knowing when to say no.
So yeah, I'm actually going to follow up with that. So that's actually what I was about to ask you next. Like, what ways do you think you've grown in this, like the last year? So I guess not necessarily 2025, but just think about from March 2024 to now.
March 2024, yeah, man. Definitely, like, again, just learn when to say no and just know my self-worth, bro. Like, it's just so much. I could tolerate a lot of different things with different people and stuff like that throughout my whole life, but it's like, what does it really give me at the end point? It's not about being like greediness or anything like that. It's more just generosity, and also just like, again, the self-worth aspect. It's like, how much can you tolerate for somebody? And it's like, I'm at a point now, like, yo, the block button on my phone and my social media platforms. Oh, I'm using like to a motherfucker now. All right, like I'm blocking people.
You out here just blocking folks?
Blocking people, folks. You know, but respectfully, I mean, respectful. I mean, again, it's like if their people are not really benefiting me and not really helping me out, like, you know, mentally, you know, they're not looking out for my mental well being, my physical attributes, you know, supporting me in some way, element that makes me feel happy, and I'm not getting a constant disappointment.
So if you had to pick one thing,
Yeah,
what's the thing?
respect me, and respect my time.
No. I mean, like, so that's the way that you've grown. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I get you. I get
a whole
you.
bunch of different things. You know, I say it more so again.
But if you had to pick one,
Looking out for my own well being
that's the way that you've grown.
first and foremost, man.
Respect.
I'm just being selfish to myself, and I've been very selfless with other people for like almost 29 years now.
It's too long.
Yeah. So this time frame, man, I'm just gonna be selfish. Not in a way that's gonna be rude and bad for people, but I mean, hey, man, it's me, myself, and I.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of emphasize that to my therapist. You know, I say like, look, there's gonna be one person in my grave. That's it. That's all. But yeah, man. So yeah, what about you, man? What was the main thing that kind of like your past year that you kind of grew out of it?
Ways that I've grown, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've learned how to communicate better.
Okay.
I think I've done a better job of, like, you know, communicating with the people in my life. Obviously there's room for improvement with that at all points, right? But I think I've become a lot better communicator. I think what else? I think I've gotten to the points where I don't really necessarily care to be right. I care to more so get the problem fixed.
Get the problem fixed, but more, maybe so not say get the problem fixed, but more so express yourself out, regardless of it's be right or wrong. But getting that out.
See, that's the thing though, because sometimes when you gotta like express something, sometimes that sort of crosses paths with you feeling like you got to be right.
So you kind of balance between logical and then emotional.
There you go.
Makes sense. Definitely. That's a very ongoing battle that a lot of people deal with, even in relationships or this,
just in general, yeah.
Family members too as well. You know, like it's, I'm a very logical person. I think the emotion aspect is kind of the last point for me, but even for me, sometimes my emotions do get the best of me. You know, shout out to my intrusive thoughts.
Yeah,
and then a key element that kind of kicks in full throttle with me now. But I'm in way more better control with that as of lately, thankfully.
Yeah, my communication, and then I don't know, man. I think I've grown as a person. Like I'm not ready to flash on people as much as I was in the past. Like especially like when I be coaching or something like that, where like I'll be on 10, like just for I'll be ready to flash on somebody if somebody didn't handle the situation how I felt like I would have handled it. And I'm not necessarily talking about my players,
right? But this in general.
But yeah, but when I'm talking to other coaches or parents or even the refs, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's probably how it would.
That thing we just kind of ran off on again. But before you can tell on the next question, though, hey, I heard you had some good news for you, recently, What you made, man? Let's not, if you want to announce that to the
Oh man, it's too late now. I gotta say it now. No, man, I just joined the AU organization called Court Vision Assault.
Wow.
So I've been looking around trying to find a AU team to go coach for. Man, I found one. Once it gets off the ground a little bit more, as far as my role and what it is that I'm going to be doing, I'll keep y'all updated. But for the time being, I am a 17U varsity coach for CV Assault at the time being.
Okay, that's good, man. Hey, that's love of the game right there. That makes sense, right? And speaking of love of the game, man, the next question we have ourselves is going to be, what does love mean to you, and how do you know when you found it?
Oh, okay. What does love mean to me?
Yeah, man, what love means to you? Like, it doesn't have to be, we'll see about that.
I don't know, bro. I think love means like showing up when you're supposed to. I think love is putting whoever it is that we're talking about, friend, sibling, spouse, whoever it is that you're talking about, putting them in a position to where like they can trust you. I think love is trust. I think it's loyalty. I think it's Respect, first of all.
Okay.
First and foremost. I think love is having those tough conversations and not letting the emotions get you to crash out.
Crash out.
Crash out,
I'll love crashing out, but I've been really better.
Yeah, you're crash out champion too. First team.
Those who know me, I'm a crash out demon. But look, I have been very good the past few months now, so y'all can leave me alone right now with that. But hey, don't think I ain't. It's gone, but ain't gone yet. So.
The fact that you said that, now they're gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. But nah, man, I don't know. That's what I think. That's what I think it means to me. How do I know when I found it?
Yeah, how would you know when you find it? Because that's a very hard thing to really say that. Because sometimes love comes to you when it's unexpected.
I agree. I think you find it when you're not looking for it. I think if you going on whatever the dating apps are, like the
Ew.
Bumble and the
Hinge.
There you go. There you go.
Tinder, if you're really that desperate.
Oh, Tinder's crazy.
Tinder's disgusting. POF is actually, hold on, plenty of fish.
But yeah, man. So I think if you're on there and you trying to find love, like you looking for it, I don't think you're going to come across it. But I think if you in your own body, you're comfortable with being by yourself.
Yeah.
You're open to new experiences. I think that's when it'll find you.
No, I definitely believe when it comes to those type of things. I mean, like for me, when it comes like what is,
I don't think I answered the question though.
Yeah, you did answer the question, the correct way, in your own terms, so there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, for love, for me, man, it's like it could just be anything, man. I love burritos, but I mean, like the word,
bruh, that's crazy.
I'm just saying, like the word to me, love, I think it's like oversaturated to the point where it's like people really forget what the word love means, and they use that word in a manipulative way, if that makes sense.
Well, what's it mean to you?
Exactly,
Oh, you got some trauma, huh?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
shout out to trauma, builds character, Great character development, all right?
Great character development.
But I mean, even besides the point, but it's like, for me, love, it has to start with yourself.
Yeah,
you can't love nobody unless you love yourself first and foremost, and that takes a lot of time and a lot of development to happen. And for me, I feel like the best way, for you to love yourself, you have to be by yourself for some time. I feel like nowadays when it comes to like the dating pool, it's just on to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one, on the next one. There's really no time to properly heal yourself if there's so many options, opportunities around you. If that makes sense.
That's what you was on.
No, I was not. Yes, maybe. Yeah.
I'm not. Hey,
yes, yeah. No, man. That was like
this is a safe space.
It is definitely a safe space, man.
It's only us. It's only us.
No, I keep it real though. That was always my problem, man. I was just like finding the next person, but I was like, that doesn't really necessarily heal you. It doesn't.
Oh no. It definitely does not.
It does not heal you.
No.
It just it just ignores the void that you're having for yourself because you're scared of being alone. For me, I'm an only child, so I've always been alone from myself at that standpoint. But me not being in a dating pool so heavily and stuff like that has definitely made me a better person. I understand myself and my well-being because I have more control of my emotions. I have more control of my life, because once I find somebody who I love, again, it could be my family, it could be a significant other, it could be my best friends, I invest into that so hard. I'm a hard lover, if that makes sense, like I'm all in. That's it. That's all, But even to that time point, I get disappointed if things are not met to my standards.
Oh, I got something for it. I got something for it.
Yeah.
I got something for it.
But yeah, man, I suppose like sometimes, but again, you can't always have people that you want around you, stuff like that. They also have to willingly have to be there for you too as well. But the definition of love, man, is not an on and off switch. It should be just 24/7. 7 days out of the week, 365 days. It should never be. We might have some bad days or good days, but I mean, I'm like this. We might have an argument, during the day.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go to bed mad at you. Again, this has nothing to do. Again, significant others, friends, family members.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, it could be your pet goldfish.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it's practicality.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, man.
You just said something, bro, and
I said a lot.
Yeah. You just said, what did you just say? You said something about love, and I'm like, okay, well, I think that, I don't know, who knows? It'll come back to me.
Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, man. So yeah, when it comes to this love, man, again, you just gotta find your first love, man, and that should just be yourself, you know.
All right.
Once you love yourself, man, things will become that way. But the key thing that Rafe said again, don't force love. Let love come to you. But it's two things: self-love, and let love come to you in a natural, genuine way. Because you force it, it's gonna really bite you in the ass.
All right. Let's segue. Let's transition. What's something you've always wanted to do but have been too scared to try? What's something that you've always wanted to do but been too scared to try?
Oh man, there's been plenty of things. Shout out to this, you know, anxiety and then constant overthinking. I guess honestly, this podcast it could be the main thing, you know.
Respect.
Like I said, we this is in the year process of making this, you know. I'm a type of person who likes to just kind of perfect everything while I go. But sometimes you just can't always perfect it when it happens, if that makes sense. You know, you got to take that overall risk to actually just get it starting off the jump, you know. For me, it was like when I presented the podcast idea to Rafe, you know, I was at a point because I had a social media presence already when it comes to my previous account, Hella Eats, RIP to that. But the thing about that element was like I had a solid team, but yet I felt like I was not necessarily like hands on. I had to like just task everybody else to do certain things, but I didn't feel like I was in the whole process of it, if that makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
So it made me feel like I was like lacking in my element of certain things and not putting my best effort. But
okay,
when it came to this, I was
putting your best foot for it.
Exactly. So
okay.
I was kind of scared with this because again, I was like, one, I'm very insecure about my voice. If nobody know that, you know.
Well, they know now.
Yeah. So
they know now.
I always been insecure about my voice because I'm like, I was like either too deep or too soft, whatever like that. But I mean, as time goes by, people have, you know, compliment me, you know, hey, my voice does sound good. So thank y'all for complimenting me and making my ego more better, you know.
That's what they said?
Yes.
Oh.
You know what? You know.
Just asking. Mm-hmm. I wasn't there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anywho, but
okay.
Yeah, man, like I said, it was a whole year process, but for me, again, I'm a perfectionist, so I mean, like, that's why I took the time out with creating the logo art, find the right equipment for between me and Rafe, what we're trying to make the concept of, how we're going to do this, how we're going to do that, you know. But we kept on kind of like, I won't say procrastinating on it, but we were very stagnant because, let's say, you know, overall though, it was just kind of hard, you know. So yeah, so I mean, that was
a little difficult.
Yeah, a little difficult for me, but okay. But yeah, man, what about you though?
I think something I've always wanted to try to do. I don't know, bro. I feel like I've always wanted to. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I feel like I did everything I want to do, to be honest with you.
Nah, it has to be something though, bro. It has to be something.
Like afraid to try?
Yeah, it could be something. It's something you've never tried yet. Maybe it could be skydiving or something.
So yeah, I'm not skydiving for sure.
See, I think if you're right there, you might not want to try. You might like it though.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Skydiving or bungee jumping? I'm not doing either one of them.
Fair enough. All right. Fair enough.
Neither one.
But yeah, man, definitely, yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah, cool, man. Yeah. But man, so what's the next question we have on the?
Yeah, man. Actually, I actually remember what I was going to tell you earlier.
Oh, okay,
so I know, like what we were saying, we were talking about earlier. Like, I know you said that it can be tough putting, you know, your energy into the people that you love and it not be reciprocated. Like, I agree with you. I had a Free Game Friday post some time ago, and I was saying like, you can't put your loved ones in situations where they'll let you down.
Definitely.
And I know that can be sort of tough to do, but like, you know, somebody's not going to show up for you as much as you love them, or you know they're not going to be able to give you the same energy or same feelings about something that you bring up to them. So
yeah,
yeah, man, I know it can be tough, bro. Yeah, I feel you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so that's a bold agreement aspect, because you know, my brain's like, if I'm able to do it, I feel like there should be no excuse that somebody else should not be able to do it. But again, I'm not everybody, if that makes sense, you know.
Yeah, I feel that.
So like, no matter what, I always had to kept on. Like, as of recently, I always kept to myself saying, you know what, man, like, just always be ready for it happening the right way you want it to be, but also don't act like, again, it cannot go your way. But it has not to be in my way, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of like going back and forth with this. It's kind of like, it's like ongoing tennis, you know. You might, you know, hit the ball to the person, individual. They might give you the same energy, or they might give you something differently that might have to redirect different direction towards the next approach, you know.
Feel that.
So that's what I've been doing as of late when it comes to that. But yeah, man. But yeah, definitely, if you ain't been going lately too as well, definitely check out Rave's IG page, man. He does free game Fridays, man. He be saying some wisdom shit, so.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it to the pod, matter of fact.
Exactly, man. But yeah, man, so what was the next question, number 5 again? I totally forgot about that, my boy.
How do you deal with regret and forgive yourself for mistakes?
I mean, regrets and mistakes, I mean, those are two different things, but I mean, when it comes to regretting things,
how do you deal with regret and forgive yourself for mistakes?
Damn, that's a pretty good question, though. I guess it kind of reevaluate it first and foremost, like reevaluate the situation, like maybe a few times, depending on how big the situation is to me personally. We'll go ahead and reevaluate it, see what I could have done right and what I could have prevented from happening. But that also kicks in my anxiety, my overthinking. But another element I feel like is also great for me to kind of like move over from my mistakes and my regrets is talking to other people and get their perspective on things. I feel like people don't really do that. They kind of just want to kind of have like their own monologue of how it goes, and that's it, that's all. And because they just get to hear other people's could be disappointment or disagreements.
Okay.
So with that being said, it's like, one, reevaluate the situation, but not get too in deep because it already happened. It is what it is. Forgive yourself. And third, reevaluate other people and see their viewpoint. And then finally, after that, move on from the situation. Because only regret is going to make it worse for you if you don't choose to keep on moving forward from it.
Okay. I think, how do I deal with regret? I think it can be tough.
Yeah.
I try to put it out my head as much as I can. I try to journal about it. I try to get all my thoughts out, like all my intrusive thoughts out about how I'm feeling about something.
Yeah.
I find an outlet to talk to, whether that, whoever my person is in my life that I feel like I can talk to about it.
Yeah.
I got to get my thoughts off. Oh, man. And then how do I forgive myself? Oh, that's the tough part.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes I think it goes back to, the instant gratification that we were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes we're looking on our phones and we're seeing what other people have, what they're doing, what success they've been granted or given or earned, whatever.
Yeah.
And we feel like, oh, well, damn, I should have did this so I can be in his or her position.
Could have been me,
Yeah. So forgiving yourself, that might be the hard part. But I think that you have to treat yourself. What you said earlier, we were talking about inner child, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, treat yourself like an inner child. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to fuck up. You're going to do stuff that you may or may not see as the right decision in the time that you're experiencing it. So, I don't know, man. I
would say you might even say forgive yourself. I think more so come at peace with terms.
But I mean, you're talking about, like, that's the question, though.
Yeah.
Like, you got to forgive yourself for the mistake. Like,
yeah, exactly. You
might
sometimes even like forgiving the situation is maybe not enough. But I say more. I think for me, it's like come to peace and terms with it, because I feel like that's the problem for us. We can forgive ourselves and still be guilty about it later on in life. Still regret it. But you also got to come to peace. Like it's like really bad saying.
That means you haven't forgiven yourself then.
Exactly, but it's a bad saying, but I say it is what it is. It's a sucky slogan, but it makes things a little more easier.
What it is.
It's a free therapeutic thing to say that, to me, hey, it is what it is, and that's how it makes me more able to move on. But yeah, man, I think I said not more so forgive yourself, but be at peace with yourself.
Oh, that's better. Be at peace with yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
That's better.
But yeah, man, it's kind of like the hard part about, like, again, this love is regret. You got in order for you to love, you got to hate, and you got to hate to love.
What? You have to hate to love? What do you explain?
You have to hate to love because you don't know what love is until you hurt. You don't know what hurt is until you love. It's yin and yang. You gotta make sacrifices. Same thing we talked about the last episode, the good and the bad. So I always gotta bring that up too as well. So
you know what?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's a hard truth,
But I'm not mad at that at all.
Because again, you don't know. Okay, how you hate something?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I just have this core feeling in my stomach, like
exactly,
like from the bottom of my depths, like I despise the San Francisco 49ers with a passion.
Oh God, okay, here we go. So anywho, but it's the same thing again. How you know what love is? You have that same feeling in your stomach, right? The butterflies, the tingly sensation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not mad at
It
that.
goes to both ways, but I mean, it's a little deep thought, I ain't gonna try to get deep into it.
No. As we should. Yes.
Yeah, no, but that's what I say, but yeah, man, you gotta love yourself though. Please love yourself first and foremost. It takes a long ass time, and this is a person who's still learning how to love himself to this day, because I didn't really know the true definition of love until like I got to my own space, my own solitude, and really kind of really figure myself out,
Yeah, you got to do that, bro. That's the most important thing. I feel like you can't really do anything in life if you're not really loving yourself.
Exactly.
I mean, you can. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but
that's a semantics argument. But
again, what's loving yourself with me? Again, like people just use love in a materialistic way, though. If that makes sense, like, oh, I'm just gonna buy me something real quick, or
Oh no, that's not just black people. That's just shallow people.
Say that again,
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. If you just, I mean, there's some people that's gonna defend that and be like, oh well, gift giving is legit love language or whatever, but like I don't know, bro. Like I look at it like if that's what love is, bro, like I think that's a little shallow, but whatever. I'm not going.
You really think.
I'm not here to judge though.
Think about yourself at the end of the day too,
I'm not here to judge.
Gift giving is easy to me. Like you can easily give somebody a gift, but it's like there's really no means.
Like your love can be bought. Like that's the question. No.
That's how it is nowadays when it comes to this society nowadays, man. It's all about easy to give somebody or tricking somebody real quick.
That's how.
Actually, really get to know somebody. I know. Trust me. I get it. All right, but hey, ain't tricking if you ain't got it. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't take my advice, please.
No. Yeah, I'm about to say, do not take this.
Don't take my advice then.
Hey, yeah, but we got to start putting a disclaimer on these things, bro.
That's why it's explicit. That's why I put it on the thing. Right?
Rated R. Okay.
But yeah, man. Let's see.
What you got for the next one?
Next question, man. So like, shoot. I mean, I was man. You got me mind-boggling right now when it comes to the situation,
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think is the meaning or purpose of art? I'll say it one more time to make sure I clarify myself.
Yeah.
What do you think is the meaning or purpose of art?
What do I think the definition of art is?
Yeah.
Great question.
Hopefully, be a great answer.
I think it's always. I think that's more so in the eye of the beholder. Right. So like, there's plenty of things that we consider as art, right? Like some people consider paintings as art.
Yeah.
Some people consider music as art. Some people, I don't know if you're in my world, but some people view a great possession in basketball as art. Like some people it's shoes, some people it's clothes, some people sometimes it's people.
Definitely, yeah.
Sometimes we view women
abuse.
And thank you. And I don't mean to objectify them, but just in the sense of like talking about beauty.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So, I don't know, man. I think art is sort of whatever it is you feel like it is. Me personally, I wish I had an answer for you because the answer I had, or I guess the question I had to your question, was who was the first person to view something as art?
But damn, this shit's hot.
And think and say it's art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if we see the Mona Lisa. No, and that's just an example, right? Because everybody knows what the Mona Lisa is, right?
I like her face. But
who was the okay?
No, you're right. I'm just like I give skid.
Starry Night.
Ooh,
right.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Right. So my thing is like, who was the first person to be like, oh, this is art, and this is what it's supposed to look like?
Well, I think when it comes to like art, though, is more so expression. So if it's an expression towards what you define is your inner peace or happiness. I mean, great segues when it comes to this question still as well. But I mean, art to me, again, is what brings you pure bliss, harmony, peace, and this gives you the overall balance when it comes to certain things. It kind of gets you distracted or get you out of the life you're currently at. I'm a gamer. Also Ray Fitz too as well. I think the key element for me, I like to play games a lot, especially as a younger kid. It's getting myself out of my own reality into something else, and that's why I get so engulfed.
Okay.
So, but like art, it's hard me kind of define what art is because everybody's answer is going to be necessarily different. And by all means, and below the comments though too, please also define what is your definition of art. For my art is like it could be this podcast. This is also another crazy.
This is definitely a sensational an amazing work of art.
Definitely, so that could be a sensational because excuse me, but art, because for me, stop, right? Cheesecake. But yeah, man, like it's just again, what brings you pure bliss and makes you at peace? Because I mean, even you just look at like scenery.
Okay,
you go hiking.
That counts.
Yeah, no, that's pure. That's art to you. You know
why is that the definition?
Because I mean, again, the definition could be it's a broad thing that can has no that's a pure answer. Okay. Because everybody
it's a spectrum of art.
Exactly, you know. But again, I feel like art to me is what brings you at peace. When I listen to music, that's a great way of this art being in a full spectrum. Because like, yeah, you can look at some art, but you might not feel in this way. That's why I kind of skeptical about the Mona Lisa. Like if I look at the Mona Lisa in person, I'd be like, oh right, it's a very historical piece. Okay. But I'm like, it doesn't really move me or captivate me, if that makes sense.
So would you view it as art?
What's that?
Would you view it as art still?
It's still gonna be view art because again, this is my definition. But if I play a song that I love, like
I disagree. I disagree with that.
Go on. Okay.
I think it's personal preference.
That's a key factor too. Personal preference. Okay, everybody's gonna be different. I mean, you might have some people who have mutual agreements though, but you're not gonna find it. Actually, you could be wrong. You can find a solid agreement from everybody as the whole whole side,
depending on what it is.
Depending on what it is, but everybody's gonna be different. There's always gonna be that one guy. All right, there's gonna be that one guy that doesn't like it for some reason.
You know what? I'm not gonna say that we don't like that guy.
Well, I don't.
You see, I don't want to go that far and say that we don't like that guy.
But that brings balance.
But we don't like that guy.
We do not like that guy.
Don't be that. Don't be that.
Exactly.
Don't be that.
We don't like those guys. Okay. We call them Wagners. All right. When I was in the military, right?
Wagner?
Yeah, Wagner.
Like
we don't know why. We don't know who this Wagner is.
That's so disrespectful, bro.
I don't know.
Like, what if somebody come in and you a cool dude?
That's
and all of a sudden, your last name is Wagner.
That's funny. That one of my seniors when I was in the Marine Corps, his name was Wagner. So
that's what I'm saying. Like he might be cool.
He was a cool guy too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, you gotta change that. That's disrespectful.
But yeah, man. So like, art, man, it's all about this. What is really gonna make you happy, makes you bliss, makes you have peace, bro. I don't want to kind of beat the dead horse right there, but like again, a key element for me, my art is gonna be like just listen to music. I think that's the thing that everybody can just really enjoy. That's a great expression of art that a lot of people just love to hear. If you're able to hear, especially for the shout out to my hard of hearing deaf community right there too as well. I love y'all.
Shout out to the sign language community, bro.
Sign language community, man. But yeah, man.
Okay.
But yeah, dude. So yeah.
So my question is,
okay,
because we talk about art and there are different pieces of work of art that come from different eras and different genres. Mm-hmm. If you could live during any period in history, when would it be and why?
First off, I'm a black ass motherfucker. I'm not going back in time. Okay, maybe. Oh, I'll lie.
Yeah, because I'm about to say it depends on where you at, right?
Yeah, it depends on. Yeah, I'll go a good solid 1980.
1980.
I'm cool. Say bet. 70s. I might get drafted to the.
Drafted. So you want to go to when they was
Yeah, it's kind of like not too racist, but still racist. To your well-being. But look, like I said, I'm black. Do you try to go in 1950s or go to the 1800s?
No.
Yeah. Really think about that. All right.
No.
Okay. But yeah, I definitely would if I go back in time, I honestly would go back to the 1990s. I mean, I'm a 90s baby, but I was a baby, I was a toddler, stuff like that. So I did embrace the 90s element, but I feel like the 90s is just a good time for this. A lot of like historical things happening, music wise, pop culture, the rise of the internet. Music too. Oh my God, there's so many different music elements to it, like Wu-Tang Clan and so forth and so forth, NWA and then Tupac, when it's Tupac and Biggie, stuff like that. So I feel like if I had any chance,
80s or 90s?
90s.
Okay.
90s is the same bet because I'm kind of familiar with that because I was born in 1995.
Okay.
So I have a kind of understanding with that. And
so you mean early 90s?
Early 90s, like 1999. Actually, we did 1990. Actually, you'd be able to say about 1989. So I ain't,
6 years before?
Yeah. Okay, like I said.
Yeah, okay. That counts.
And plus, you got the Million Man March, the Freaknik. There's so many different elements, bro. Like, again, there's so many different popular things that are going on in the 1990s. You really look into history, bro. 90s was all over the place. Grunge, Nirvana.
They had some great bands.
Wow, exactly, man.
I'm not even a big classic rock or rock type of guy.
Exactly, man. But I'm saying again,
you can appreciate greatness.
Man, it was a great time frame. Like I said, I'm not going to the 1960s.
No,
I'm not. 70s, no. 80s, yeah, cool.
No. Now, I have to say, I think it depends on where you're at in the world.
Definitely, but look, I won't say we're not hated by a lot.
No. That's an understatement. We're hated by everybody.
Because even if we go to Africa, man, we still have problems there.
Hated by everybody.
Yeah, exactly. They're not like us.
That's insane, dude. That's insane, dude.
No, but I'm saying, man, like I said, 90s a safe bet, man. Plus, I think the economy was not that bad either.
Oh, no. You could have got anything.
And just imagine, like, because, like, again, that's 90s, bro. Like I said, especially when the sneakers are coming out, man. Sneaker culture was, like, still, like, unheard of or still kind of, like, on their own subculture. So it was not so heavy influenced.
I'm going to the 90s, too, bro. Like,
thank you.
I'm not.
Thank you.
Maybe
Jordan?
Maybe 80s. But I'll go to, like, if I'm thinking about a place, I'm trying to go somewhere where it's, like extremely black. So I'm thinking maybe like Atlanta or
the HBC
or like a Houston or something like that. Mind you, I don't know if it's still the same as it is now.
No,
like,
Houston's still predominantly black, predominantly black area, stuff like that.
But yeah, I'll probably be there.
Especially we go to HBCUs back in the day too.
Yeah,
when it was
I'll
like,
be there.
Don't get me wrong, like I feel like HBCUs are very proud of their culture and the rich history, but I feel like the 90s was such a very prime time because you watch every like black sitcom for like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, they will have all the all the HBCU gear.
I'll take it back. I'll probably go to DC or something like that.
DC, sure, take it close to the Million Man March.
Oh,
that was prime time 1990s as well.
Nah, that wasn't in the 90s.
Yes, it was.
Million Man March is in the 90s.
Yes, man. I promise you right now. I can look at it right now. We keep on talking, okay?
I probably should know that. My fault.
Good. No. So let me still check real quick.
Forgive me, y'all. But yeah, so like I probably go to like DC or something like that. That's probably where I'd be at. DC, Atlanta. I probably wouldn't be in California in the Bay Area though in the 80s. No.
Boom. I was right.
No. I'd probably be in the Bay Area in the 80s. That'd be cool because this is a diverse place.
It was definitely too as well. But damn, prime time too, especially Mac Dre's still doing this thing over there way early, Too Short.
Yeah.
But boy,
that'd be a cool time.
The Million Man March was a large gathering of African American men in Washington D.C. October 16, 1995. Don't talk about my history, bro. I'm a history major, bro. I love my history.
I can see your degree.
Yes.
It says psychology.
Shut up.
Oh, okay.
No, it says Astro Liberal Arts of Social and Behavioral Sciences. You're welcome. A lot of history towards that.
No, you're not. No. You, sir. You leave. No. You need to leave.
I'm staying. I'm never leaving again. Gotta move Wall Street. But yeah, man, like I said, like 1995, man, during the Million Man March, that would be such a primary, beautiful time right there too as well. For it says, again, that's black culture right there. But I'm saying again, like I said, I would love to definitely be the 90s. Again, like I said, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, so many different other black shows are still. I'm sorry, I can't remember them right now. But again, they're always rocking heavily on all those HBCU gear, the sweatshirts, the hoodies. You see them all the damn time, especially with Malcolm X, all the gear. And here's the crazy thing about it though too. Since only like I'm about to be born in 5 more years, right? I can give me a storage unit. They just grab all the gear, all the sneakers and stuff like that.
Bruh, no, it don't work like that. No, bruh,
back in time.
No, it's not. This is not a time travel thing.
This is stupid.
No.
Then why? You know what? It's okay. Fine. You just mad because I'm overthinking it now.
No, yeah, bro. You're just mad. You add an element to the question.
Well, yeah, I mean, we try to make this podcast last.
No, bro.
Okay, it's all good. It's all right. You just mad. You ain't thinking about it before me.
You know what I would do though?
See, here we go.
If we talking about that,
yeah. Yeah.
You remember that one movie?
Which movie? You don't say what movie. I don't know what.
Back to the Future.
Yeah. What about it?
You remember how?
Which one? 1 or 2 or 3?
Shit, all of them. They was all the same movie.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, not really though.
Yeah,
but you're right.
I ain't afraid about the first.
You didn't care for the first one?
No, I cared for it, but it's like a lot of weird stuff happened. But go on, continue though.
Respect. It did. Yeah. I probably get into real estate back then.
Yeah, that was a good time. Again, the economy. Again, I'm telling you, the economy was straightforward. It was not that bad.
Or be teaching people how to code at.
Ooh, I should even go stocks though.
Yeah, bro. Like
an Apple before they jump off the rip real quick, or Windows. I'm telling you, man. Like, look, if we go back in time, man, like I said, the 90s was a good little time.
I put my money in Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Coke.
Yeah.
Apple? Nah, not necessarily.
Yeah, Apple. No, Apple. No, again, that was before. I think they were still public, but yeah,
Yeah, they wasn't booming like that
it
at
was
that
not
point.
booming. Once
Yeah.
2005 was the first iPod drop, though. That was a serious game changer. But yeah, that Yahoo, Google, this is like
We talking about going back to the 90s? You said?
yeah, 90s, man. I'm telling you, that's when the internet was starting.
I put money in Coke. I put money in Nike. I put money in Starter.
When did Nike got publicized for stock market too?
Some time ago. At least in the 80s.
I believe so. Yeah, that makes sense.
80s.
But another thing, man, all the great games they were playing too. Again, we were seeing primetime Jordan.
Oh God. Okay.
Mac
okay.
Johnson's still in the game too.
If you could go to one sporting event at any time in life, anytime in life, can't be 2024.
Okay.
Where you going?
Where I go, man? I already watched Jordan when I played one time. Was at the Wizards and stuff like that. But I'd love to watch a good Jordan game one more time.
Really?
When he was prime time, yeah.
On the Bulls?
Yeah.
I would say I would hope so. I would hope so.
Not the second retirement, the first retirement. Because again, that was a prime time for me. Because I was a big Jordan fanatic when I was a little kid and stuff like that. Shout out to Space Jam. All right, I got the shoes for a reason. There's actually a picture of me as a kid with the Space Jams too, as well in my hand. The Space Jam 11s. So yeah, bro, definitely be a good
one of my favorite movies.
That or any Olympic games too. Olympic games and also in the
you gotta pick one.
The LA.
You going to a certain event though?
I'm going to all the events I can do, especially LA. So
nah, bro, you get one sporting event. No.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, no, bro.
Sure, I watched the Olympic game with the Dream Team.
Okay.
And that was in the 90s.
Like gold medal game or something like that, huh?
Exactly.
Respect.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna give me everything I need. Prime Jordan, Guy Larry, Magic Johnson, and come on.
I thought about picking basketball.
Nope.
But I'm like, nah.
This is gonna be problematic now.
Nah. I think I'd probably pick Ali, Thriller in Manila.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
History.
Yeah, bro. Like he's going to the Philippines at that time.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. That just seemed like as dope as hell to me, bro. I'm sure motherfuckers weren't trying to travel out the country like that unless it was to go to war or something like that. So
yeah. Type shit.
Or yeah, that's probably what I'd go. I'd probably go with that one.
That makes sense to me. Yeah, I definitely to watch the Dream Team play. That was a great time, especially all the documentary series we were watching as we got older and stuff like that. How just iconic that was before the time period, But yeah, man, especially the gear. The gear is fire then back in the day.
Or I'd probably go to the. It was. That's why I said I'd probably put some stock in Starter. Yeah. They had it on lock.
Yeah.
All the gear, everything from the 90s, from the starter gear in the 90s was fire. But I think if I wouldn't pick the Thrill in Manila, I'd probably go to I don't know, maybe a Tyson fight. Or a Michael Jackson concert. Or Game 7 when the Lakers and the Celtics played in the finals. 2010. I'll probably go to that.
That sounds solid. That's a solid deal. That's solid right there.
Yeah, I'll probably go to that one.
Yeah, man. Going back in time, man, that'd be a great experience. But just again, I need to have control what time frame I'm going. You're not gonna. Like I said, if my black guys go in the 1800s, I'm gonna be pissed off. All right.
Yeah, you're getting fried as soon as
You're not getting fried. You're getting whipped. Anywho, but
yeah, you getting killed,
and not the best way either, the worst way, okay. But yeah, man, shit.
Sir.
Speaking of what you heard me?
You need to leave.
I'm staying,
sir.
I'm staying. Someone, hey, we don't kink shame here. Anywho, but yeah, man, shit. Hey, speaking of sports related stuff, how you feel about Steph Curry, man? You've been popping off though, right? I know you're not a Golden State Warriors fan. But you are a basketball coach, so you got to make sure you look around every single avenue, correct?
Correct. Before I get into Steph, I just want to say my team is in second place.
It seems like LA.
Y'all gave the Lakers a 25-year-old Luka Doncic. I'm going to say it again. Nah, I'm not going to say it again. Y'all heard me.
How Brownie doing?
Brownie been killing in the G League.
Yeah, I didn't say G League, though.
Oh. Well, I mean, he's a second round pick. What are you talking about? Anyway, bro, he's trying to trigger me. Anyway, nah, man, I think Steph and them been going crazy for real. To be honest with you, like Jimmy Butler has been a resurgent piece.
Asset. I ain't seen.
I don't know how far they get. They go in the playoffs. Like, hopefully everybody stays healthy so they can stay in the 6th seed. But I don't know, man. I think they got action. To be honest with you, I think as long as Draymond keeps his head on straight, and I think
did not hit nobody.
Oh no, he's gonna hit somebody.
He's gonna hit somebody, but I feel he's been more at peace with Jimmy Butler coming in. You know, again,
that's because it's early on and they're winning. Winning.
Yeah.
Winning puts a lot of band-aids on shit. You know what I'm saying? So
backpack Draymond.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I think they look good, to be honest with you. Like, I think they should have been playing Moses Moody a long time ago.
Yep.
I think that they're fine without Kuminga. I think they probably need another score, but as long as Kuminga don't come back and stop and use just the square button instead of using the X button, I think they'll be fine. Yeah. So the X button is the pass button, and the square button is the shoot button.
We play PlayStation.
He doesn't pass the ball very well. So, yeah, man, I think Steve Kerr is doing an amazing job. I think people take his job for granted. Like, he's had a lot of superstars he's had to coach, and people think that's easy.
It's not.
It's not. It's a lot of egos that you have to handle.
He knows too, all right.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I think they stay in the 6th seed, obviously. But I think they have a chance. I think if they can match up with Memphis or Denver, I think they can beat both of those teams in the playoffs. That's saying a lot because Denver's the one of the kings of the West. Probably should have got out last year, but whatever.
Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely talk about it when the game comes by too, as well. And then also the MLB, Major League Baseball actually opened week. I think last week or so.
It's not still spring league. I mean,
no, I think it's opened up now. I think I had to double check real quick on my sources, but I think opening week started last week. But
nah. We'd have heard it.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it, but I have not heard it, if that makes sense. But man, it's pretty come pretty soon as well. Fortunately, though, we don't have a baseball team in Oakland right now.
Oh no, we don't.
It's very awkward.
I mean, is it?
Yes, because
nobody went to the games though.
They were now because it's only like $50 and stuff like that, But the stadium was ugly anyway, so who cares,
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like I would go. Don't get me wrong,
definitely not.
But like, wasn't nobody, man. I you know what? I got feelings about that, bro.
I'd rather go to Oakland's game than a San Francisco Giants game. That's all I got to say. All right.
In terms of what?
Games in general, man. I don't like going to San Francisco regardless. But I mean, I love San Francisco. Don't get me wrong. But man,
they got a great stadium though.
They do have a great stadium, but can you really say that versus like if you went to a different stadium though, as of recently?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I went to Dodger Stadium recently. Not recently, but just some months ago.
Oh my God! Have you heard about the history about the Dodgers, LA Dodgers stadium?
Yeah, I'm a Dodger fan.
Do you know the actual history of it though?
As far as what them?
Say it if you know it.
As far as what?
Oh man, well look, that's a different rabbit hole right there. Okay,
cool.
Trust me. But look it up, man. But definitely, man. Like, yeah, this is like again, like the
nobody was going to the games. Like, I don't know, man.
They were not going to games again. The stadium was run down. It was ugly. It was past its time.
Respect.
It's unfortunate, but again, like there's no more Oakland teams no more.
I get it. And you know how I feel about it. In case you guys don't know, but like I feel like they've been trying to cripple the city of Oakland for some years.
Yes. Shout out to the mayor that was really corrupted as hell and got a RICO charge. That's crazy as hell. I never.
Oh, and they got up out of there on the boat.
Definitely need to have that in my big card.
But yeah, bro, I don't know, man. Like I think that they've been trying to cripple the city of Oakland, but two, I think that people were like, oh, we missed the A's. Like I get that. And I also get not wanting to support the owner and not pay for going to the games.
Yeah.
Completely understand that.
It was kind of like a double-edged sword,
But y'all wasn't going.
You weren't.
That's not. No. Let me not say that.
They were going, but it was too late.
Let me not say that. Because I am an A's fan as well.
Exactly. R.I.P.
Anything.
And going to Vegas, man. But look, I don't know if those who play baseball.
Anything Oakland I love.
Life, man. Playing baseball in 100-degree weather. I mean, granted, it's going to be inside. I know it's going to have an inside coliseum, stuff like that, our stadium. But it's like, when it comes to baseball, bro, you need to have an open field area. It just makes it more of that field vibe and stuff like that. But you play 100-degree weather in baseball, it's treacherous. It sucks. You're sticky. You're sweaty.
Why are you even out there?
Ball, man. Game is game,
Oh, no.
I mean, I get it, trust me. But
why you need to play an indoor sport.
It must be nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Must be nice,
very
man.
nice.
But I touch grass though.
Well, we got to touch grass before we get into you.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Anywho. But yeah, man, this is gonna be episode number 4 right
Gotta
here.
conclude
man.
this one, man.
But again, this is chapter 1, scene 4, love, regret, and the art of forgiveness. If you guys like this, please foremost, man, like I said, we see us on Spotify, you see us on YouTube. Please comment, like, and subscribe, man. The more we get our word out, the more we can keep on getting episodes out to you guys at a faster rate. Okay.
Tell y'all people about it, man, because we need all the support that we can get. We will have some goals that we're trying to hit on our Instagram page.
Yeah.
Coming within the next couple of days. So please, if you have the opportunity, get on that. Share, subscribe.
It's free.
I mean,
you gotta do.
It literally doesn't take you anything, to be honest with you.
Like, look, if you do your favorite celebrities and stuff like that, why not help out your local podcasters? You know,
man, look out for your people. We just trying to make it.
Exactly.
It's enough on this earth for everybody to eat.
Exactly.
Don't be stingy.
Exactly. Every new episode Tuesday at 6:15 in the morning for you guys, for going out for your commute, going to work, or you coming back from work. But yeah, man, give us a list and stuff like that. You know, I go by the pink lip bastard, the half sinner, half saint, the chaotic Gemini. It's Mac, and I got my best host of the most.
Wow.
Yeah, no nicknames now. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I had to throw a curveball, you know.
I'm gonna have something for y'all.
Yeah.
But for now,
got him.
I'm Coach Rafe.
Coach. Oh,
I'm him.
AAU Coach Rafe.
No. Not just that.
Oh,
life coach.
Wow.
Yeah, life coach.
I didn't see that coming, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, man, this is Whatever Happens podcast, man. I'm Mac.
I'm Rafe.
Till next time.
Yeah, peace.